So I turned 28 in May this year, and this is how much facial hair I can grow after almost a month. Look at that. Looks like I tried to, ripped off my own pubes and just stuck them on my face. Hey Luke, are you doing a remake of the scene from The Ring? No. People, would say to me, they'd say, Luke, you don't make those. This is too much shame for him. Fucking hell. Oh, why did I? Oh, look at that. I'm in Miss Doubtfire now, aren't I? People keep saying to me, they said, Luke, you don't make as many weird shit videos where you just talk crap anymore. And I said, I know I don't. All I do now is I make videos where I make terrible little skits and do these coffee vlog videos which I enjoy making. But I didn't really, sit down and stand. I'm standing about to shave for a video. YouTube is dead, but I'm still doing videos like this. I haven't really done one where I've just spoke to people. So what I'm going to do today is, it's a 27-year-old man shaving in a video. That's what we need on the YouTube now. We've got too many live streamers and gamers, so live streamers and gamers, that's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to talk to you. I'm going to talk about stuff. First off, how's I been? I've been good. Lost my job at the start of this year. It was a bit of discrimination in some ways, I felt like it, because of my autism. One of the things was that I asked too many questions. That's, fun times, ask too many questions. But we won't get too much into that because I never know if people from my old work are going to find me on YouTube. But lost my job, got a new job, love my new job. I did stand-up comedy, so I got some material out of it in a way. I lost my job and then I was like, this is making me depressed, but the best thing that I can do with it is write some material about it. The thing I like about stand-up comedy is that I can just write material on things that I never thought I'd write material about. Like, I've written material about my depression, about being suicidal, about my autism and how people have treated me for being autistic, but I've found a way to do comedy out of it now. And that's great, but hey, we don't want another video about your autism today, Luke. We don't want that. Too many videos about your autism. But I'm just talking shit right now. The one thing I wanted to talk about today is, let's talk about Lords of Chaos. Lords of Chaos with Rory Culkin, that kid from Signs with the, he was in Signs, right? I hope he was in Signs. Kid from Signs with the asthma and with the asthma. I remember having an asthma attack or something when the aliens started coming. You see, that kid has now decided, you know what? I'm going to be in a film about the Norwegian Black Metal scene, but the way that I'm going to portray this character, a real person, the way that I'm going to portray it's anonymous, unanimous. I'm saying the name wrong. Black metal people are going to come in and say, hey, you said that name wrong. Unanimous. There we go, say it right. I'm going to speak up the four main people that they talk about in the show about Lords of Chaos. You got Unanimous, Dead, Fast, and Varg. Lovely Varg, who has a YouTube channel. And went to prison first for killing Unanimous, and then because of racial hatred. What a guy. I am gonna wait a second, this razor is shit. Let's change razors. There we go, new razor. Lords of Chaos is a film that I don't think is bad, I don't think it's badly done, I don't think it's shot badly, I think it looks great, the whole film, but I just don't understand when you make a film about the Norwegian black metal scene. Something that interests me, very interested about this sort of stuff. I don't understand people that still listen to Burzum because Varg is an absolute asshole. I don't think he ever sees this video, but done a lot of shit that's not great. The Lords of Chaos does quite a few things. Let's talk about the force things of it. The spoilers. This will be spoilers. I just want to get through, talk about it quickly. So first off, we have the Fast killing a gay guy, which happened in real life. But I think the way that they film it in the film is very disrespectful. Just him getting stabbed loads and loads, and I know they're showing it how it exactly happened, and because it's a black metal film we want to make it brutal, but it just comes off as, oh look how edgy we're trying to be when they actually do the suicide scene of Dead in real life, I think it was just that Dead slit his wrists and didn't actually slit his throat. But in the film they show him slit his wrists, slit his throat. It's a very, very graphic scene, one that even got to me, even though I've spoken about on this YouTube channel before, about all these disturbing movies. I'm taking so long to shave, aren't I? So they do that whole thing with Dead, doing the suicide scene, slashing his wrists. It's quite graphic, you see him properly opening up, blood going all over the floor, and then him shooting himself in the head, which is still very graphic. When we see Unanimous getting killed by Varg, that's a very graphic scene, just going down the stairs for ages, him getting stabbed loads and loads of times, with the whole thing of Unanimous finding Dead and taking his skull and taking pictures. They show that in the film. It shows all the sort of graphics things, but then it gets into stuff that just is full-on lies and just very forced into the film. Like I said, if you're going to do a film about Norwegian black metal, I don't understand why you would just have sort of American and Swedish people pay these people. Rory Culkin does a terrible Norwegian accent for about 30 seconds and then just goes back to his normal American accent in the film. And it's just, it's really odd. It's odd that he does that. And then for the rest of the film, he's just speaking in his normal accent. Sometimes the Norwegian accent comes back in, but hearing Rory Culkin just keep on saying true Norwegian black metal just made me cringe, really, really cringe, because it was just bad to hear. Like, and then people were like, Unanimous never said this. He would say Norwegian black metal, but he would never go around saying, oh, true Norwegian black metal. Oh, that's not even a Norwegian accent, but that was what Rory Culkin kept doing in the film, and oh boy, it was. It grated on me to keep hearing it. I don't think Rory Culkin's bad in the film. I think he does the character, does the guy well, but once again, we get the church burnings, we see a lot of that, everything happening. Varg is portrayed by, I've even forgot the guy's name, but if anyone saw The Place Beyond the Pines, it was by that guy. I think they picked the least looking guy to play Varg. There is another person that appears earlier on in the film that looked a lot like Varg, and I was like, oh, Varg's already here, but they haven't introduced him. And then you get introduced to Varg, and I was like, hang on a second, he looks nothing like Varg. Like, they didn't really get people that looked like these people. So, talking about the four things, but the false things are, first off, that Unanimous had a girlfriend, which apparently wasn't true in real life. A lot of people believed that Unanimous was gay. Unanimous said one of the, people class it as homophobic, but for me, it's just a weird thing that he said. He said that a man having sex with another man is the most evil thing you can ever do. And in this case, they meant evil as cool. He said that coming into a sewer is like evil. That's what they call the animals, like sewers, because they're trying to call it disgusting. But there was all the whole stuff about one of the members, someone finding that Unanimous had gay magazines hidden somewhere. There was all this stuff, but they throw into the film that he has a girlfriend, and it's just really forced and just is like they wanted to try and push something more into the film, but it just comes off as bad. They also add that Varg is this massive womanizer, which once again is very far from the truth, because everyone was like, well, Varg said he didn't drink, Varg said he didn't do all this type of stuff. He's quite a clean guy, really. And then they're like, oh look, he does all this thing where he's like having sex with a woman, and then he's like, get the fuck out of here, and he calls her a whore. And it's like, what is this film? Like, it's a film that feels like it really wants to be disturbing, but, and like I said, it is, but that whole suicide scene. But a lot of it comes off as forced. There's the whole thing of Dead slashing his wrist when Mayhem did their first gig. That's their first proper gig, and people knew who they were, but it seemed like having a pig's head on the stage and spraying blood out of the audience, which is the real thing that happened. They do all the photography in the film of the burning churches, and they do actually sort of do remakes of the photos that were originally taken, which is quite cool. Lords of Chaos it's not a terrible film, but at the same time it's not a great film either. It just comes off as a bit forced and disturbing there. and I know the director was in a black metal band himself and did help influence Mayhem and other people, but if you haven't helped influence those people, why sort of just spit on what they've done and be like, could just do some lies about you in this film? I know there's a lot of people that I know that love horror, and they've said for World's Chaos that it's like a film they absolutely love and they thought it was great, and it's a film you have to experience. And I'd say it's a film you have to experience. If you're into black metal, then this is one film that I think, you know, you might get something out of it, but I'm not quite sure on it. It was alright, in my opinion. I give it 3 out of 5. That's what I give it, 3 out of 5. It gives you the brutalness and the disturbing aspects of what black metal is, and it does go into the whole church burnings and all this stuff, and what Varg did with black metal, and what Unanimous did for black metal, and all the people that he influenced, because he is still for many people still big influence. But there is this whole, when you see in the whole film of the whole neo-Nazi of Varg having like swastikas and stuff up in his house, that's still a big thing in black metal, which is quite odd. There's still these neo-Nazis in black metal, but there's now this black metal scene of people trying to get past this and try and show that there is actual good people in black metal that want to spread a good message. I know it's maybe being musically is 20-minute long songs that you might not understand, but there is a whole movement of people that are trying to get rid of these neo-Nazis and racism and homophobia and transphobia in black metal. It's going to sound weird, but there's an artist out there at the moment called Gaylord, and he is doing songs. He's done other songs about what happens to women, and done like all about the oppression and how people are portrayed in black metal. And it's odd that it's odd to see a genre that you thought was something like a lot of people class it as, oh, it's just them singing about disturbing stuff because that's what Mayhem and other people did. And I can't even name Mayhem right now. Emperor and all these other people did when they were doing disturbing music, black metal. But now there's people that are coming along, and I'm enjoying some of the stuff. It's a weird video, this one. Thought it was going to be a quick one, but I want to talk about Lord's Chaos. That's what we've done. I've cut myself shaving because I used a new razor, so my face up here is covered in blood. You can't see it, but I've cut my face quite a bit. Watch Lord's Chaos if you want to, because it's just my opinion. You might enjoy it yourselves. That's all from me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.